Hey guys, Johnny Youssef here. So the last two videos, first video I shared with you guys different paint finishes, flat versus satin, eggshell, and semi-gloss, and what I use and where I use each of them so that you know how to paint your home or your investment property. Second video I shared with you guys my favorite paint colors, my personal favorite for interior and exterior, and why. And then this video I'm going to share with you guys the direction of paint and design on the wall. And again, I'm not doing this because I like paint, I like the art of it, but my main goal is not necessarily like, hey, this is the trend, this is cool. My main goal is to help you guys know how to maximize on your investment or on your home with the right paint colors, because I've seen people rehabbing great homes and putting terrible colors, and then the rental income from it goes down or the sale price goes down, and that's not what we want to do. So if you guys haven't watched the last two videos, watch them. I have the paint colors on my YouTube channel where you can go and you can see the list of them, so you can copy paste them anytime. And let's start talking right now about the trend of paint. So I think white is here to stay for a long time. White is a classic color. It's not just a trend, and when I started getting into real estate in 2009, everything was beige, khaki, beige, khaki, beige, khaki, and that was what everyone wanted. And then fast forward, 2011, 12, it started with grays, and people started with dark grays, and I was a victim of that myself. I was putting dark grays in my flips. So sorry. Actually, funny story. One time I sold this flip with a dark gray, and this guy was like, I love the house, bought it, and he's like, the one thing I don't like about it is the dark gray, because I was in the military and it's just reminding me of the hard days in the military, and it reminds me a little bit of prison. I'm like, dude, dark gray is cool, but now I know what he's talking about. I hope he painted that house. It's been 10 years now or something like that, but dark grays were the cool things, that everyone was painting, and then people started going light gray, lighter gray, and now what's trendy is white. And I really do think white's gonna stay because it's a classic color and it complements any home. It makes your art pieces on the walls, it makes your furniture pop. It makes them the point of attention when you come into the room, rather than being distracted by different colors. So we don't want to go to early 2000s where we're doing red walls and peach colors and greens and all that. Earth tones are not good inside. They're not trendy. We want to do neutral. I really like white paint. Again, if you haven't seen the last video, see it, where you can see the different white paints and which one you should pick. But if you want something different, maybe you have a room that you want to make a statement at, I highly recommend black. I know that sounds crazy, but a dark black really can complement a room. An office works great with dark black. It kind of helps you focus and kind of observe, or it's a great place to read and relax. It's not necessarily a place where it's high energy, but it's just a dark room can just kind of be really cozy and reflective. So I would do black. I shared again last video what kind of blacks, or I would do some dark navy blues or grayish navy blues can be really great. Again, those usually work in offices. They work in, maybe if you have a wet bar, reading room, a guest room. I would not recommend black for your personal bedroom, because personally I want to wake up and I want to feel like, wow, it's a new day, it's bright, I'm looking forward to it, rather than just be living in a black room. For the exterior, however, I think dark colors are going to continue to come. You're going to see a lot of blacks for outside, navy blues, or you're also going to see white modern color tones, or white with black. So if your windows can be black, or some framing and trims, white works great. So white and black is going to be really popular for a long time for the exterior. Maybe some navy blue, but that's about it. I would not recommend, again, any earth tones, no reds, no greens, no yellows, unless you have a house on the northeast by the Atlantic Ocean. You can do something like that, but in general I would not recommend any of these colors. As far as direction, I know that sounds crazy, but I think wallpapers are going to be here longer than you think. Wallpapers, people are just looking for, especially with the white movement on the white paint. People are looking for statements, and early 2000s on flips and stuff, you would see people having like one wall of red. That was awful, but back then it was cool. I think that is now replaced with a statement of wallpaper. I'm sure one day we're gonna look back and say that was awful, but in general, I think getting wallpaper that has natural colors, so something leafy maybe, something not too distracting or not too much colors where it's just in your face, works great. I will share with you guys in the bottom of my video on YouTube the places where I buy my wallpapers from for my flips and rehabs and my personal home, and where I got them from. But I think those are here to stay now. A lot of you guys dread the idea of wallpapers. I dreaded them when they started becoming trendy because I have removed so many wallpapers from houses, and they take so much time to remove. But the cool thing is a lot of these companies now, wallpaper companies, are putting wallpapers that are easy to peel. So if you change your mind, or if it's out of trend, or if you hate them after a while, you just peel it off the wall and you can do something new. So wallpapers are in to stay. Some gold trim, I think brass is in to stay for a while. Whites in the inside, maybe statement of black room, and maybe a statement of navy blue. But here's one very important thing I was about to forget to tell you guys, and it's the key to be monochromatic. If you don't know what that word means, monochromatic is the idea of having a whole room matching together. So I used to have the trim, extra white, and the walls gray, and the ceiling different kind of white. So I have 3 different tones. Ceiling is different than the walls, than the trim. That's the opposite of monochromatic. Monochromatic is the harmony, to have everything feeling the same. So I recommend, I use pure white for my walls, and I also use pure white. It's by Sherwin-Williams, and I shared that in the last video, but I have it here for my ceiling too, and I have it for my trim. So when you walk into a room, it all flows so well together. If you guys are gonna do like a black bathroom, I've seen that and it looks great, or something dark, I would recommend going all the way. Put black ceiling, black walls, I know that sounds crazy, and black trim. You don't want to go into a room where there's so much contrast. That is out of trend. I don't like it where it's, white trim, black walls, white ceiling, different kind of white trim. You just don't want that. You want to have a harmony where people go in and they feel like they're part of this room and they can blend in it, if that makes sense. So those are my thoughts. Monochromatic, whites inside, darker outside, or at least white and black outside, and wallpaper can be a great complement, and it doesn't have to be a painful experience or something that you dread and you're stuck with. So that's, I think, the direction you're gonna see for the next few years. And if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, or maybe you have a picture of a home you like that you want to share with me, I would love to know and see what you guys see out there. Thank you guys. If you like this video, watch the first 2 parts because I think they're all really helpful, and like it, subscribe, and on to the next video. See you guys later.